Ladies and gentlemen, I hope all is well. I am Travis, and I am one half of the Cultural Discussions. And I am here today to give my review to a highly intelligent woman who I've given a review to on different occasions. And as long as she keeps this heat coming, I'm going to continue to react to her. And her name is Olivia Alexa. And I hope I pronounced everything correctly. She's so smart. She's so intelligent. She's so beautiful. And she always has something to say that's worth it. She always has great advice for both genders. Let's see what she has to say today.
Guys, every single time a new man enters into a woman, she becomes less emotionally available. The term hoe phase might come off as a strong phrase for some people, but it describes a period of many modern women's lives. And unfortunately, it relates to a very real reality about dating and relationships today. The majority of girls grow up and are thrown into a world that values them for their beauty and sexuality without them having to actually put in any effort. This causes an inflated sense of self and places an extreme importance on the need of being wanted and desired.
Okay. Miss Olivia is bringing that heat, and she's bringing fact after fact after fact. She's coming with details, and everything that she's saying up until this point I agree with. This video is about women in the whole phase and basically being able to pair bond in the future with another loving man. Ladies, you cannot sit here and sleep with man after man after man after man. You are lowering your value. And I know some of you all don't hold yourself accountable, so you don't know that you've already crossed the 304 stage. And many of you all know that you have crossed that 304 stage. But once again, a lot of you all don't want to hold yourself accountable. So in your mind, oh, I'm not no 304, but yeah, you are. Some of y'all have slept with so many men and it's shameful, but you're quick to want to know how much a man makes. But as soon as you ask about how much I make or how much a man makes, we're going to ask you how many penises you've taken. And it better not be a bad number. Now, to be all the way honest, I'm not even going to ask you. I'm going to just get that vibe off you. But we're going to continue. But we have to remember as people, save something for your husband, save something for your wife. Allow yourself to be able to pair bond. See, my next girl, she better be in isolation. And isolation means that you're not talking to anybody. You're not sleeping with anybody. You're in isolation. You have idiots out here that claim that they're single, but they're sleeping with 3 or 4 people. Anyway, let us continue.
So women start leading with their sexual alter ego. They start equating their value to their sexual desirability. Just a few decades ago, girls would use their innate maternal and wifely skills when getting a quality man to commit to them. But now that all standards on social conduct have completely come off and sleeping around is more socially acceptable than ever before, a lot of women have fell into the trap of self-gratification and impulsive pleasure with complete disregard for its consequences later on in life. Sleeping around for women in their youth is way too easy, and it's hard to respect something that comes too easy.
Miss Olivia is absolutely right. When a woman is young and beautiful, it's easy for you to sleep around. It is literally like putting food in a microwave. It's easy for you to sleep around. And since it's easy for you to sleep around, it's easy for you to be a slut.
Even from a biological and evolutionary standpoint, a life of sexual escapades with multiple men without any kind of emotional involvement is the antithesis of the female mating strategy. In other words, a woman sleeping around goes against natural law. Scarcity creates value, and girls are depleting their value by making themselves too easily available to men. They don't realize what's waiting for them at the end of an exciting 10 years or so. They're met with a ruined reputation and a slaughtered self-image. All of their encounters with men has led them to believe that all men want is one thing and that all men are the same because her perception of men is now extremely skewed.
Man, Olivia is cooking. She is cooking. You know, ladies, if you lead with your sexuality, then that's how men are gonna see you. You know, if you're dressed in a provocative, overly sexualized way, that's how we're going to approach you. So you have to stay away from the whole phase. It's not good. It belittles you and it's beneath you. What would your dad say about your whole phase? What would your brother say about your whole phase? Your mom, your grandparents? Some of you all got kids and have whole phases and you think it's cute and it's really not. And a lot of you all will never be married. And how can you be married? You can't pair bond. You've had too many different penises. And it's going to ruin your heart. It's going to ruin your soul and it's going to ruin your mind. Olivia, keep cooking.
For men who are looking for a woman to date or marry, understand that if her past is a trail of failed relationships and one night stands, it's safe to draw a few inferences about whether or not she's really even worth your time. Women bond with the man they sleep with, and they develop an emotional connection, which is absolutely necessary from an evolutionary perspective. But this ability to bond stops coming into fruition when she repeatedly treats sex as nothing more than a physical need to fulfill, with absolutely no emotions involved. This is why you have women who can treat sex so casually now. If you're a man, your early 20s are a time when you start at the bottom and you need to work to make it to the top by building yourself as a man who's attractive to women. The last thing you should ever want to do on this journey is participate in the rampant hookup culture with women who don't look at you as anything more than an addition to their notch count.
She's absolutely correct. She's absolutely correct. This goes for men and women. We cannot be a part of this hookup culture. It's nothing but a life of unfulfillment. Isn't love fulfilling? Don't you want to get up and talk to somebody that actually likes you or love you? The whole one night stand thing is, look, I'm pretty sure we're all guilty of it, but it's quite disgusting, especially if you're not using any protection. Wow, let's see what else Olivia has to say. This information is great.
This is the advice I give to all men. Resist the temptation to try to have a whole phase of your own because it will throw you off your tracks like nothing else. Find a woman who values you for yourself and build a lasting relationship on the strong foundation of trust and love. So until the next video, I'll see you guys later. Bye.
This woman is so powerful. This woman is so amazing. And I like the way she gave us gentlemen some advice as well. Refrain from the hookup culture. You know, us men, we need to be building. We need to be on our purpose. We need to be working. We need to be on entrepreneurship. We need to be at the gym. We need to be at church. We need to be at the library. Volunteer, content create, do something productive. But we all have those guy friends that everything that comes out their mouth that has something to do with another 304. And we're sick of it. And a lot of those guys, they have jobs that they hate. They never get any opportunities because you're never in the right place. You know why you're never in the right place? Because your heart and your mind is not in the right place because you just want to hook up with the next gal. You know, some of you idiots are meant for each other. But anyway, until next time, Olivia, oh my God, please keep this coming. You are beautiful. You are intelligent. You have a beautiful voice. You have great advice for both genders. And this woman needs to be protected.